So in this video, I'm going to show you how to restore Windows Media Center on Windows 10 and Windows 11. Now, Windows Media Center, it was included in Windows XP, Vista, and 7. And it could also be installed on Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 using a paid add-on from Microsoft. Essentially, you have to pay Microsoft to get the download for Windows Media Center for Windows 8 and Windows 8.1. However, starting in 2015, when Windows 10 was first released, Microsoft ended support for Windows Media Center entirely, and any previous installation of Windows Media Center from Windows 7 or Windows 8, if you were upgrading from either of those versions, would be completely wiped from the system once the upgrade is finished, even if you select Keep Everything in the installer. And yeah, this works on all versions of Windows 10 and Windows 11. I've already tested it in my virtual machine, which is running Windows 10 version 1507, and I can confirm it did work perfectly in the VM. So I'll leave the download link for this in the description below. It's a MSI file, and it contains a patched version of the Windows Media Center from Windows 8.1 that has been patched to be able to run under Windows 10 and Windows 11. So first you need to just open the MSI file, and you'll see this window here that says, "Welcome to the Windows Media Center Setup Wizard." Simply click on Next. By default, it will install into C Program Files, Windows Media Center, but if you click on Browse, you can put it into a custom folder if you want to. I'm just going to leave it at the default. Mini mods, this is just a couple more patches for Windows Media Center that it would show you the recommended settings for your computer when you go to install Windows Media Center. I'm not going to install it because I don't really care about that, but yeah, if you want to install that, you can, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. And then it's done. You just click on Next to install Windows Media Center. If it shows a UAC dialog, just click on Yes. And if you have to put in your administrator password, you can do so. And as you can see, it's now added a Windows Media Center shortcut onto the desktop. So yeah, it creates an automatic shortcut on the desktop when it's finished installing. And it will also install the Windows DVD Player app for compatibility reasons alongside it. And yeah, once you see this screen, just click on Close, and yeah, now you can launch Windows Media Center. And yeah, this is the real Windows Media Center from Windows 8.1. And yeah, as you can see here in the settings, it thinks I'm running on Windows 8.1 because 8.1 was the last Windows version to officially support Windows Media Center. I'm actually on Windows 10, but Windows Media Center doesn't recognize that. It thinks I'm on Windows 8.1. So yeah, this is the real Windows Media Center running natively on Windows 10, version 24H2 I've got installed on my computer here. I meant to say 22H2, not 24H2. I'm used to saying 24H2 because my previous install of Windows 11 on this computer was version 24H2. But like around sometime last week, I had to completely reinstall Windows, and I chose to install Windows 10 instead because of the user interface is just better. And yeah, the last Windows 10 version ever released was version 22H2. So yeah, that's what I'm running. It's the latest version of Windows 10, and we got Windows Media Center running natively on it. And as you can see here, it does say Community WMC Installer 8.9.5, which is the latest version as of recording this. And I'll go ahead and leave the website in the description to where you can get this from. So, yeah, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and you found it useful, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Down below, turn on notifications if you want to get notified every time I upload, which should be semi-frequently now because I finished reinstalling Windows, so yeah, I'll be a lot more active than I was around this last week while I was reinstalling Windows. So, yeah, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.